at the Ministry of Labour and Social Security are committed to doing our part in ensuring that each family that has a need gets access to some benefit.
We do understand the situation at hand. We are in a pandemic, and this is man-made pandemic now. We're speaking of the depression that we are heading into, and we are going to be needing that program even more so for those persons who we seek to support, to assist, to help them to advance through education and health. I have always been saying, even at the parliamentary level, when we have different, the PAC or the PAAC meetings, I have always been lamenting the fact that the political directorate must be involved, because we are the first stop. Persons will find their councillors, persons will find their MP long before they'll find the ministry office. And so we have to be in it. I am not saying that we must be the last say. I'm saying that we must be involved because for example, me as a person, I live within my constituency, and so it's just a walk away from the other communities. People gather at my gate looking for assistance, whether it be just merely an answer to a situation or to get financial assistance. They do come. And so I'm saying to the organization, I'm saying to the agency, do not leave out the political directorate, because we were placed there by the people for a reason. And so they look to us at all times for answers. And many a times we do not have the answers that need to be given. And so I'm calling on the agency, don't leave out the political directorate.
The overall goal of providing residents of remote communities with improved application access to PATH and other social assistance programs offered by the Ministry of Labour and Social Security. As the intervention has grown, it now provides not only information on our increasing range of programs, including the new social pension program, and you will hear a little bit more about that today, but we have also included our labour services, including the LMIS. This CES series proposes to target approximately 239 communities in all 14 parishes beginning today. PATH is 20 years old. It is our objective to continue to the task of increasing educational attainment and improving health outcomes of the poor by breaking the intergenerational cycle of poverty. This means that we want to ensure that every generation has a better standard of living than the previous one. How are we going to do this? Well, by ensuring that every school-aged child is registered in and attending school. By doing this, PATH serves as a safety net to prevent families from falling further into poverty in the event of something severe happening. We at the Ministry of Labour and Social Security believe that education and access to decent work are two of the most powerful tools that can be used to change the reality of the world in which our families live. And so it is our mission to ensure that we are contributing to national development through the provision of efficient and effective labour and social security services. In other words, we at the Ministry of Labour and Social Security are committed to doing our part in ensuring that each family that has a need gets access to some benefit.
At the Ministry of Labour and Social Security, we have a number of programs geared at changing people's lives. And we're going to be using all our efforts, ensuring that we bring these interventions to the persons who need it, because we believe through that process we will change a person's outlook, their perspective, and get them engaged in jobs. And ultimately, if you're gainfully employed, you won't be engaged in clients. So that is our objective. The ministry has been engaged, certainly in the zones and other communities in the area. So this is not the only occasion. It is something that we do on a regular basis, where we go to communities and we engage with the communities and we inform them programs, and we get persons to access the programs at our community. We have been very active. In fact, for us as a ministry, where we target specifically the number of interventions that we do every year. It's part of our monitoring process that we ensure that our managers and our officers are going out and engaging the persons in the community.